Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Chad.
And Kris.
And you are now listening to Chilln With Chad. Thank you. Yo, and we are back once again.
Yes, sir. I think we forgot how to do this.
Yeah, it's been a little bit. I am Chad.
I am Kris.
And
I mean, let's just. I mean,
we might as well. Yeah, because that's something like I'm struggling.
I mean, shit,
like,
how you been, Chad? What's new in your life?
I am, man. It's like sometimes I can't even put into words. It's just I just feel like happy and joyous, and I don't know. It's just everything's.
Y'all can't see this, but he looks the same way. It's true though. You carry yourself a little like you're more confident when you walk around because you're feeling this way.
Yeah, everything's just like so like on the upswing right now. And there hasn't really been like too much like negativity lately in my life. So I agree that it's starting to show like in certain aspects that I'm just like it's just such on a like happy high in life right now. So that's man. Like I said, I can't even really put it all into words. It's just the experience.
He's so giddy right now.
It's the experience of just like living life and like super happy. I really haven't like been this happy like in a long time.
Because
like,
you stopped talking to girls, started focusing. Let me see your inbox. Y'all are gonna find out later. Chad's famous now, y'all.
Oh man. But man, everything's good.
That's awesome, man.
Life is very good. That's the best as I can put it right now. Life is very good.
The pursuit of happiness.
Yeah, I feel like that when at the end when he after Will Smith gets the job and he's like standing out in the middle of the street, like it's like it's kind of sort of how it feels. Yeah,
that's awesome, man. I mean, I've work is obviously a big part of me. Mm-hmm. So that's been tough. Still trying to get one of these stores open. Having a lot of problems with that.
Yeah.
But, other than that, I feel like, all my other stores are doing good. My home life is going great.
Good.
Kids I can't wait for them to get back in school.
Mm-hmm. It's right there, but you're right there at the finish line. I feel like that's all parents right now. They're like waiting for that.
Yeah.
Like school is like right there and they just can't wait for it to happen. So,
yeah. Probably one of the biggest things going on is, so my wife, she has turned in her letter of resignation from her current job. Nothing bad. She planned on this in January. She was going to stick around and do like part-time. Mm-hmm. Her boss essentially gave her a salary that was laughable. And I mean, we spent a solid week doing like rebuttals and basically just trying to come up with some sort of middle ground, and it just didn't work. And then, she prayed about it. We talked about it. Every time we landed on something, she just came back to, I'm not going to be happy in the end. And I was like, if you're not happy in the end, I'm going to support you.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, we'll make it through. So the 18th is her last day there. So she wanted to spend more time with the kids was her main thing. She wanted to be able to take our daughter to school, pick up my son early from daycare. She wanted to go to gymnastics and do like stuff out, not get home from work, eat dinner, put the kids to bed.
Yeah.
Fight with them because they've been in school all day.
Mm-hmm.
So
they're still trying to let loose and they're not ready to. Yeah.
So, I mean, she's not going to be a stay-at-home mom. We're trying to figure it out, but she has applied at some Midway ISD jobs. So we'll see how that turns out. But
yeah,
I mean, I got that to look forward to. But hopefully everything works out. I mean, it will.
Yeah.
But, I'm excited for her new opportunity. I think her boss took advantage of her a lot, and I'm actually surprised. I'm anxious to see how this company turns out with her not there, to be honest with you. She did pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I know that exact feeling because shout out to Maggie. I know she'll hear this probably someday.
We love you, Maggie.
Like in the middle of our marriage, she was like transitioning, like kind of like that. She was at one job and she wanted to like achieve more, and she got to a point where she kind of got to like a ceiling. So she decided to like, all right, I either need more or I gotta go try something else. And she chose to try something else, and I was like, yeah, I'm with you. Like, you try. Yeah. I mean, it didn't necessarily pan out how she wanted to.
Yeah.
But, I mean, she took a chance to do a new opportunity. I mean, yeah, it didn't work out so well, but I mean, I was like, hey, you tried it, you did it, and
yeah. But I mean, while we're on that subject, speaking of taking chances, Chad,
yeah,
let's talk about what you did this weekend.
Yeah. So yeah, this past weekend, well, I mean, as a recording last night, it was the Waco Central Texas Comedy Jam. That was, man.
I missed it, but I heard it was a banger.
Man, one of the best, like, I feel like top to bottom, like, things I've ever been a part of, man. Like, everybody came out, did the thing. It was phenomenal. The crowd was phenomenal, man. Everybody just it was energy just all over that place, man. That was like, man, I was just so happy with like the outcome of everything because.
Plus, Chad danced his ass off.
yeah, we'll get there. Yeah, just from that, like I said, from top to bottom, like all the comedians came out and did the thing. Man, the crowd was giving us like everything they had to. And so, man, that was very amazing to be a part of. So yeah, that was a good thing.
Yeah, I think the air is a little loud. But no, okay. I mean, what was your favorite part? I mean, besides like doing it yourself.
Yeah, besides me, that was actually the guy that closed the show as the last comic. I mean, oh man, he had even the people that were performing before him. Like he had all of us just in stitches, man. That guy, like you can tell that guy definitely has like worked his ass off and been doing comedy for a while because he just had everybody like.
What was his name?
His name was oh man, don't let me mess this man's name up. Diesel Greasel. Okay, man, don't let that Diesel. If you ever hear this, bro, I'm sorry, bro. My mind trips like that sometimes, but man, he definitely did his thing, man. Had us just in stitches, like, oh man, there was so many times like his punchlines just was coming through, like just killing the whole crowd, man. that dude's very funny.
Heck yeah, that's awesome, man. What was I guess talk about your experience like on stage, like how'd you feel before? How'd you feel when you walked out there, when you heard the applause? How'd you feel, in the middle of it, walking off like.
So let me start from
paint us a word picture.
Yeah. So let me start from getting there at the Hippodrome. Getting there it was like 4:40, 4:45, something like that. So I mean, and even though it was like an hour or so before the show started, that whole time just felt like eternity. So I'm like walking around. I walked around that whole fucking Hippodrome like at least 10 times. I think I just was circling around that motherfucker, just trying to like get my mind right. I listened to music for a little bit, trying to get my head in the game. Like I'm just like these nerves just are not gonna shake. So then finally I got like, okay, so let me just go up and see what this stage is like. So I go like looking at the stage. I see the little, how it all in place. You got the little spots on the stage where you like. So I'm like walking around, I'm like looking at them, like okay, so it's a little bit wider than I assumed it would be. I'm like okay, yeah. So I'm like looking at, and then
that's what she said.
And then I fucking look up, and those fucking lights from the the lights of the thing are just like beaming like, right here, and that just as much as I have brought myself back down, that shit went all the way back up. So I'm like, damn, those fucking lights are bright as hell, bruh. So I'm like, fuck. So I was going like, okay, I gotta get off. I got off the stage, started walking around again. Then I was in the back, we're all in the back, hanging out, just waiting.
You know, like why they're in your eyes, right?
Nah, I don't.
So part of one, it's so everyone can see you, but the other part,
okay,
but the other part of it is so you don't see each individual person. You're not focused on individual.
That actually is big because there was times where I was looking out in that crowd and I couldn't see shit because those fucking lights.
But that's a trick they do.
I get it. I get it now. I absolutely get it. But in the moment, I was like looking around and I couldn't see shit. Anything in front of me was a blur because those fucking lights. And when I was standing like in the middle, now when I moved around from side to side, then okay,
it changes the perception and everything. Yeah.
So that happens. So the show's getting ready to start. I'm in the back. Did you know what order you were going in? Yeah. Oh yeah, we knew that. We had known the order for weeks, I think.
What number were you?
3.
Number 3.
So we had the host of the show. He came in. He did like a little bit of set. Then the first guy goes up. It's super energetic. Got the crowd just hollering, laughing. I'm in the back, just like, okay. Mm-hmm. All right. I mean, I knew it because he's another guy that's been doing comedy for a while, and he's also a guy that he does like acting as well. Yeah. So he's done stage stuff. Okay. So I knew he was like, I was like, okay. So next guy gets up. He's still a newer guy, but he's done it before too as well. Yeah. He gets out there. He's fucking killing. So. At this point, I'm in the back.
So your nerves are probably like...
Nah, I went from nervous to I'm like, this is some bullshit. They got me following these motherfuckers, and they out here killing. I'm gonna fucking bomb. Nobody's gonna fucking laugh at this shit. I'm just gonna have to go out there. I might have to just say fuck the joke and just fucking just try to get some laugh, bro. I promise you, I was in that motherfucker going. And shout out to Paula that was working backstage. She was like, "Chad, are you okay?" Because I'm in the fucking corner just.
Yes, sir.
I'm like trying not to be too loud because it's like I'm literally like standing.
They probably hear you in the fucking crowd.
I'm like standing behind the curtain, so I'm like trying not to like at the same time I'm pissed off, but at the same time I'm like trying to not to be loud. Cause definitely if I would have started yelling like that, they would have definitely heard me. Oh yeah, because I'm like literally standing behind the curtain that they had covered up.
Yeah, you're not far from the
nah. So I'm fucking just I'm drinking water, fucking pissed off. Like, damn, man, I can't believe I gotta follow this shit. So then I'm like, okay, calm down. Then and shout out to Ontario the host. He's like, hey man, just calm down, bro. It's gonna be all right. It's like you funny. You got the shit. You can go out there. You'll be all right. So they brought me down. I was like, okay. So then once the guy finishes, he comes back out. He's like, all right, we got another comedian coming out. Y'all give it up for Chad. So Chad. So I'm walking out. I'm standing there. He starts playing the music. So I'm like, all right, playing my music. Giving you know how I am. I like to dance. I'm like doing a little bit. I'm coming out. And we walk past each other. He hands me the mic, and I'm walking out there, and I'm like, bobbing my head. I'm like, all right, I got it. All right, here it comes then. But so at this point, the DJ, he's only playing the instrumental. To paint a picture for the people listening to this, the music I chose to come out to was "Hypnotized" by Notorious B.I.G. So when I'm first walking out, the DJ, he's only playing the instrumental part. So I'm like, okay. So I'm walking out, okay. So then and then he starts playing the actual song at the minute. So I hear that shit, and it's like a out of body experience, bro. So I just like, and then my mind just boom. I hear the music. I'm like, oh, I start going. So I'm like, next thing you know, I'm fucking dancing around this fucking stage, and these people are going crazy. Like, oh my god, Chad's going. Like, I can hear people go, Chad. And I'm just
Panties
like
and bras on stage.
Yeah, shit, I wish. But I'm like fucking dancing around the stage, having a good ass time. And so then I finally, all right, I'm going up to the mic. I'm all right. Here we go. And at that point, I didn't have any. I didn't have any breath in my lungs at that point. So I'm just like trying to start talking now. I was like, okay, hold on. So I come back off and I'm like trying to get my breath and go back up. I start talking again. Like, yeah, man. Nah, I don't got it. Okay, hold on. So I can go back off.
Let me take a deep breath.
Yeah, like, let me go back out.
Or 10.
Okay, I think I got it. So I go back out there. So I'm going out. I'm delivering the joke. Everything is going well. I told the
you hit him with the Woopty Woop.
Yeah, that man. Well, so I'm like, because I told you earlier, like there was like a super mixed crowd of people in that crowd. So I'm like, oh, there's a bunch of white people out here. How y'all doing, white?
How y'all doing, white people?
Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah. And I was like, Hispanic people up in here. How y'all doing? I don't know what. Some I don't know why I did, but I'm like, aye. That's a dude like that. They say it. Somebody says, but aye. I'm like, hey. And I'm like,
you're engaging with the crowd.
Yeah. So I'm like,
doing what you're supposed to do.
So then I'm like trying to get up to the jokes. So I'm like, yeah, black people. Huh? So y'all know what's up. Like, yeah. And I started telling the joke. Like, one thing I love about black people is the ability to, like, how we can create things out of anywhere, and everybody's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's how we doing. All right, bet. We'll go with that. So yeah, that gets a little chuckle. I'm like, all right, okay. All right, this might be working. All right. So then I started talking about, like,
you're telling jokes or trying to get in someone's pants.
So I'm like, yeah, all right. So yeah, I work with a young black dude, and I work with a 30-ish white dude, and me and the young black dude, we're always talking to each other. We're using the slang words, using like whatever, and one of the words that we used, and it was Woopty Woop. The man, as soon as I even said it the first time, Woopty Woop, those people were like, oh, they were laughing. So I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm just going back more into the joke, and tell them, I don't want to tell the whole joke because but anyway, I tell it. Okay, well, okay, so and the white dude's like, okay, so hey man, I hear you guys using these words and phrases and whatnot, but I heard what is Woopty Woop? And I was like, Woopty Woop? Well, I'm glad you asked what Woopty Woop is. I say it could be. Woopty Woop could be literally anything. It could be a person, place, thing, noun, verb. I'm like going.
This is Brian, right?
Yes. This is yeah.
Shout out to Big B.
Big B. So yeah, so I'm like going through the speed, like person, place, thing, noun, verb, adjective, whatever it could be. Yeah, that got a laugh. That got a little laugh too. So I was like, damn, I'm something like okay.
I'm on fire.
So yeah, so I was like, he's like, okay. So I'm like, give an example. I'm like, so at this point, I'm supposed to say in the joke, so, oh, you see that girl, look, you see that fine girl over there? That's a nice looking Woopty Woop. So that's what I was supposed to say. So I'm on stage and I'm looking at, and then to also give more context to this, A-Ray, hey, he's told me before, he said, hey man, I know you're doing that joke. He's like, hey, and there's gonna be some fine women that's sitting in the front row. So I'm like, okay, keeping that in mind. So I'm walking around, I'm like, so instead of saying, oh, you see that girl, if I say, man, it's a whole lot of fine ass Woopty Woops up here. Many people,
Hell yeah.
So then I was like, what?
Did you specify the front row?
No, I didn't say the
You could have really got him involved.
Maybe, yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that till later, but yeah. So then I said, this is the one. Oh man. This is the one that
hit me with it.
So I say, okay, and also on the flip side of that, you can say this, like, yeah, man, meeting up with an old girl tonight. You know me, you know what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to Woopty Woop. And they like, what? Say you doing what? Say Woopty Woop. Say do it again. Like yelling. It's like what they did, like Woopty Woop.
Hell yeah!
And I was man, when that did, like that, like broke the whole, like, oh man, that one sent me up like that one like personally. That's the one that like fucking sent me over the moon because they was like
that's one that you keep thinking of.
Yeah, that's
day,
when they actually responded to it, and I was like, oh yeah, do it again. I'm like, Woopty Woop. And I'm like, hey, do it again. So then I was like, so I walk over there.
I need to tell these ladies to take a number for you now.
So I'm like, then I tell the nice boys, I say, and then you can use it as a I don't know, I forget. See, I even forgot what I said, but basically it says you use it as like a feeling, like you feel like, hey man, you over there talking all that Woopty Woop, I ain't gonna go for it, or something like this. Like that guy laugh. So then I get to the next part. It says, well, the white guy said, okay, you guys mind if I use Woopty Woop? So I'm like, yeah, man, go ahead. You sure will. Do your thing. I was like, okay. So you know what? When I go home, I'm gonna smoke me some of that Woopty Woop. That boom. So somebody said, hell yeah. Oh man. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, man. So at this point, the nervousness went down, then the confidence just started. So I'm just like, all right, let me start riffing now. So I'm like, yeah, I say, then everything's going on right. He's going through the day. He's using Woopty Woop, and he's not using it wrong. He's using it in the right and everything. Then I'm like, then we get to the end of the day. So yeah.
I think I've heard this story, but I might be wrong.
No. You thinking no, yeah. So we get to the end of the day. Everybody's leaving, clocking out, going home. Like, all right, everybody, see y'all later. So then the white guy looks back at me and the young black dude. He was like, all right, we'll see y'all later. He's like, peace out, my Woopty Woops.
Jesus Christ.
So then oh man, anytime I said Woopty Woop, them people was fucking losing their mind. So especially when I got to that part.
You know damn well they knew what he said.
Yeah, they knew it, but they let it ride into it. They like, I'm like, damn. I was like, hey man, he said Woopty Woop again. He said, yeah, I know. I was like, damn, I wonder what he mean. I mean, we did tell him it could mean anything, but I wonder what it means. I said, hey man, you said Woopty Woop again. What? I know we told you it could mean anything, but what it mean? He was like, well, I mean, I can't use the N-word like you guys, so I just decided to say Woopty Woop. Boom. Man, no, they was fucking, man, once again, they was fucking losing it. I was like, damn, like I was so fucking worried about that joke the whole time that when every time it was hitting, every time Woopty Woop, boom, they was cracking up every time. Then especially at the end,
well, it's almost like you built it up to make it was just Woopty
and that's
Woop
what I
became
wanted.
funnier and funnier.
That's what I wanted it to be,
Yeah.
and like I swear I was so nervous that it wasn't gonna be. I thought they was gonna think it was like gonna be bland or whatever.
If you had to put a feeling into how you felt when the crowd erupted, what would be
man, it was just like
euphoric almost, like like
I
outer
was
body
just,
experience.
Man, I told you, like I already talked about like me being highly emotional at times, man. When them laughs was coming out, bro, and I was like, I had to hold myself together a lot, bro, because I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking break down this stage in front of all these people. Cause
You gonna cry?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm so for real, yeah. Cause I'm like, damn, they give me so much love and energy, bro. I'm like, damn, I wasn't expecting it at all. And I was like, fuck. So I told them, all right, thank you, everybody. That's my time. We get off stage. Oh, damn, yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Man, well, hold on. Whoa, hold on. So I go back behind the stage, behind the curtain. No. They're like, man, good job, Chad. Yeah, everybody hit me. Oh. Man, and then at that point, I swear I could have literally passed out right there because I was like,
Did you forget to breathe on stage?
Man, it was like everything just left out of me when I walked off that stage. Man, I was just like, people just walking behind me. Yeah, man, that was great. Oh man, but man, I couldn't. Man, like I said, everything just went like. It couldn't went any better than it did, man.
Damn, listening to your story makes my life seem boring as hell.
Nah, man.
I'm just a suburban white guy.
Then like so
just going to work every day, coming home.
So shout out to Corny that works with us. Like her and her roommate came out.
Hell yeah.
My buddy from Houston, him and his wife came down to visit.
Is that Gerald?
Huh? Yeah, my buddy Gerald. He was there. Yeah. My boy Gerald was there, man. Yeah, my damn dad. Damn dad was
Which
there.
one? You got 3 of them.
Oh, my actual father, my birth father, he was there. He was there, and
I would have brought the kids, but I don't know if it was probably.
I mean, it's all right, man. I get it, and man, it's just the amount of people that just was. I almost let. Oh shit. Okay, so
y'all better buckle up.
So no. I mean, it's a little funny, but. So intermission comes around. So I'm like, after I got off stage, I'm like sitting in the back, kind of like trying to watch everybody else, because
some fine ass Woopty Woop.
No. But so intermission comes, I'm standing in the back, I'm like talking to people coming up to me, going, "Oh man, good job, that was so funny, so fun." So this older white lady, she had to be like 60, 70-ish. She walks up to me, she spots me. She's like, "Hey, you!" She's like, "You did a good job." She walks up on me, and I swear, bro, out of nowhere, she just fucking bear hugs me, bro. Like I'm like, oh, thank you very much. I'm like, reach my hand out, like shake. She's like, ooh, like wraps me up and just, and so I'm like, oh man, all right. So I'm like, patting her in the back, like, oh.
Jesus.
She's like, you were so funny. You did a good job. And I was like, all right, yeah, thank you very much. I'm like, that lady just grabbed me out of nowhere. So I'm like, I'm like,
hey, you.
Yeah, she's like, she looks up because she was like kind of like doubled over walking, and then she looks up, she points at me, you. And I was like, oh man, I was telling them that at work. You know.
Was she a little tipsy?
No, I don't think so. I think she was just so like excited about what was going on.
You really did a good job.
Man, yeah, that shit was funny.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I am proud of you. Man, I don't know how long I've known you now, but I feel like, you know, from where you were a year ago to where you are now.
Yeah, man, it's a big flip, man, for real. And I feel like I said, the more and more I go through these like things in life, it like motivates me. It motivates me and gives me more confidence to do stuff like that. So doing that, like, man, that's when like I said, I'm still like on like a super high from being so happy with how everything turned out.
As you should be, man. That's a big deal.
Yeah, man. That's
anything A-Ray puts together in your
part. Oh man, like I said, man, anything that man does, if he calls me like, "Hey, I need you to come do this," or "Hey,"
except for the award show last year.
Okay. Well, technically 2 years ago. I was there last year.
Look, man, I'm trying to bust your bubble.
But
you are famous now, so.
I mean, I don't know about that, but I'll take whatever. And then, like I said, I was wondering, like, nobody got, like, you know what? I take that back. There was one girl, she did post the breathing part where I was like, hold on, let me go back out and then get the laughing. That's the only part, but none of the rest of the set is like I haven't found anywhere. But just the Gerald recorded me when I came out. That's the only part that's out there. I'm
sure it'll be leaked like a Paris Hilton sex tape. So it'll come out eventually.
That's been floating around all day. People watching it, sharing it, commenting, and I mean, oh man, I was like, man,
I think that one from that Gerald put had like 1,000 views on it already.
It's something like that, bro. And I'm just like, oh man, I was like, oh man, I can't believe it. Like people just showed a whole bunch of love and like, man, you killed it, man, good job, and just encouraging words, messages, all that, man. I've been getting, so that meant a lot, man. Like, for real, they definitely meant a lot.
Well, it sounds like you had a successful weekend.
Yeah.
Once again, I'm proud of you. I know a lot of people are proud of you.
Yeah, they've been letting me know for sure. Like, man, even my dad, man, he's like going fucking crazy. He's like, man, you know what? I'm going to the store and I'm buying a frame and I'm gonna frame these damn tickets and put on that this is your first show and I'm gonna hang it up on the wall. So anytime.
That's awesome.
And I'm like, yeah, man, like, damn, that's like, yeah, that was major.
Once again, you were about to cry.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay. I cry too, man.
Man, it's like I said, this whole man. I don't know how many times like I'd watch that. Just that little like I think it's like 45 seconds of me like coming out, and man, it's just crazy. It was a crazy feeling, man.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, on a as we wind this episode down, we have a little bit of an announcement for you guys.
Yeah, man.
So we are no longer Two Dads, One Chad.
No, not anymore.
One of our dads is expecting another kid.
Yeah.
So he needs to be home with his wife. He made that decision.
Yeah.
And obviously Sir Chadwick and I support that
Oh
decision.
yeah,
so.
absolutely, man. We're always like family first, man. So yeah, we definitely support our brother Berto.
Wish him the best and everything going forward.
Always, man.
And I'm sure he'll make a guest appearance.
Oh yeah, the door is always open for him to, even if like he was like, hey man, one night I'm just come kick it with you guys, and like hell yeah, come on do it, bro. So yeah, going forward, we've decided to go back to Chilln With Chad
and Kris
for sure. Like, and then like people will see that, will hear that, and I want to make that like statement myself. Like, people's gonna see it's going back to Chilln With Chad, but I don't want anybody to think that even though it's called Chilln With Chad, that Kris is not gonna have like the same amount of like influence on the show that he's had, and like
I'll be here every week.
Yeah, he's still gonna be here. He's still like anytime you see or hear about Chilln With Chad, Kris is gonna be like involved right there, and like
I'm the one chilling with Chad.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's so yeah, I just going. I guess I don't know. I like to. I was kind of thinking about it like Back to the Future, where it's like you're going back in time, but you're going forward as well. So,
I mean, it's all right. We're gonna keep pushing out.
Yeah, man.
Content.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's for sure. Like, we definitely gonna still be pumping out however much content we're able to make, man, and keep giving you guys these episodes and keep enjoying it ourselves. Because it's like, as much as you guys who listen to it enjoy it, like we enjoy coming in to do it like all the time. So
absolutely,
for sure.
Shit, man. I guess this has been Chilln With Chad, and
we
are
out. Encore. Thank you.
Duval.